Hello trivia friends and all you clever people, welcome back to another Determintes Brain Gym. My name is Sean, I hope that you are doing well. Today's quiz is going to be a tough one. The Brain Gym quizzes are designed to be a tougher challenge for everybody out there looking for a more difficult workout for their brains. Keep track of how many questions you can answer correctly and check the end of the video to see which rank you managed to get. Let's begin. Question 1. Which Swiss folk hero is famous for shooting an apple off his son's head with a crossbow? William Tell, Robin Hood or Paul Bunyan? William Tell. Which of these is a spicy and sour Thai soup made with shrimp? Gochujang, pho or tom yum goong? Tom yum goong. Which ancient civilization developed the cuneiform writing system? The Egyptians, Mesopotamians or the Incans? The answer is the Mesopotamians. Which former large video rental chain turned down the offer to buy Netflix in the early 2000s? The answer is Blockbuster. Which fast food chain buys more fresh apples than any other food service globally? That would be McDonald's. Which of the following words can be used to describe a lack of comfort or luxury? Is it Spartan, austere or desiccated? Spartan. Which landlocked country is completely surrounded by South Africa? Lesotho. What organ acts as a reservoir for red blood cells and helps recycle old ones? The heart, the appendix or the spleen? The spleen. In which sport will you find events such as SmackDown, Royal Rumble and SummerSlam? WWE Wrestling. From which Shakespearean play comes the phrase, "All the world's a stage"? It's from As You Like It. How long is a quarter in an NFL game? "15 minutes. Initially, the Alaskan purchase was also nicknamed Johnson's Stupidity, Murphy's Madness or Seward's Folly. It was called Seward's Folly. On the periodic table, what is the symbol for calcium? Is it Ca, Ka or Cm? Ca. In the war on drugs, which US First Lady championed the Just Say No campaign? The answer is Nancy Reagan. In which country will you find the autonomous community of Catalonia? Is it in Portugal, Spain or Italy? It is in Spain. Time for today's bonus question. Which Greek physician is known as the father of medicine? If you know the answer, share it in the comments, and if you're enjoying this quiz, please leave a like and consider subscribing. It really helps. Now, back to the quiz. Which is the only South American country with English as its official language? Guyana, Suriname or Peru? It is Guyana. Complete the title of the TV soap opera, The Bold and the... the bold and the beautiful. Fainting goats suffer from a genetic condition called myotonia congenita. Which of the following is not a synonym for sobriquet? Is it cognomen, portmanteau, or moniker? Portmanteau. From biblical texts, what was the first plague? Livestock pestilence, locusts, or water turned to blood? Water to blood. In computing, what does the abbreviation FTP stand for? File Transfer Protocol. A task that is very easy can be described as a piece of cake. What do you call a consumer product that has no brand name or registered trademark? Soporific, generic, or energic? It's called a generic. What is the capital city of Turkey? It's Ankara. In a professional cycling race, what term is used for the main pack of cyclists riding close together? It's called a peloton. What do you call an animal that does not have a backbone? Invertebrate. Who was the first Secretary General of the United Nations? Boutros Ghali, Trygve Lie, or Kofi Annan? The Norwegian Trygve Lie. What is the German term for a fast surprise military attack used during World War II? Blitzkrieg. How many members were there in the Spice Girls music group? 5. Nicolae Ceausescu was the dictator leader of which country? Romania, Belarus, or Czechoslovakia? Romania. What do you call a native or resident of Beijing? Is it Beijingese, Beijingwa, or Beijinger? Beijinger. What river did Julius Caesar famously cross, sparking a civil war in Rome? The Rubicon. Who is widely considered the father and founder of psychoanalysis? Sigmund Freud. Which of the following is another name for the symbolic horn of plenty? A tenor, a smorgasbord, or a cornucopia? The answer is cornucopia. In which country will you find the city of Casablanca? Casablanca is in Morocco. What is the official name of Scotland's national flag? The St Andrew's Cross, St Stithian's Cross, or St George's Cross? St Andrew's Cross. Which chairman of the World Economic Forum stepped down in April 2025? Klaus Schwab. Who composed Ride of the Valkyries? Richard Wagner. What is the minimum age at which a citizen can become a US president? 30, 35 or 41 years? 35. What type of meat is used to make original pastrami? Is it goat, mutton or beef? The answer is beef. In Greek mythology, who stole fire from the Greek gods? Prometheus. Which word can be defined as excessive pride or self-confidence? Hubris, deference or audacious? Hubris or hubris. Which of the following is the Japanese name for pink cherry blossoms? That should be pink. Tamari, Hinata or Sakura? The answer is Sakura. Asia's Yangtze River flows into which ocean? The Pacific Ocean. What was the name of the toxic herbicide used by the US military during the Vietnam War? Agent Orange. In nature, which condition is considered the opposite of albinism? Melanism. Which phrase translates to "let the buyer beware"? Caveat emptor, vox populi or carpe diem? Caveat emptor. Which is the largest island in the Mediterranean Sea? Is it Mallorca, Crete or Sicily? The correct answer is Sicily. Which organ will a surgeon remove with a cholecystectomy? The gallbladder. Final question. What do you call the minimum number of members required to validate a meeting, an oratorio, quorum or consensus? A quorum. And we have reached the end of today's Brain Gym. How many questions were you able to answer? Take a look which rank you managed to get and share your result in the comments below. Also, don't forget to answer today's bonus question. Which Greek physician is known as the father of medicine? If you know the answer, share it in the comments, and if you enjoyed today's quiz, please leave a like and consider subscribing. It really helps. Thank you so much for watching.